Just a very quick update on my Timu hydroponic tower. As you can see, it's running here with the water. You can hear it in the background. I've got some snow peas that have established down here, which is quite nice. I've got a different variety of pea here, and I've got a tomato variety here. It's a cherry tomato, some more lettuce. This one's struggling a bit. The root hasn't really established very well in that one. And I've got some parsley up here. I've had a bit of a challenge growing parsley because I grow it for a bit and then it dies off. So I'm hoping that I can get a season's worth of parsley in this hydroponic shower arrangement. It's going to get really busy quite soon, and I'll have to get on top of trimming it back so that we get enough food on it. The other point that I wanted to make is that last time when I set this up, I described this solar charge controller as a MPPT, but it's not really. It's just a cheapy PWM or a pulse width modulator. You see here at the moment it has an error message. What tends to happen with it, as I was reading, it in low light conditions it does this switching internally, and it thinks that it's got a high charge coming through or high current coming through here. So you can see 82.4 amps, which just isn't right. When the sun is out, it reads more like 1 or 2 or 3 amps. But in low light conditions, it switches back and forth and errors because of those low light conditions, and it will trip the battery at some stage. Will drop the current, and then the unit will stop running. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to buy a more decent MPPT unit, hook it up. I think it's an Atom MPPT, which is used in the caravanning industry. And hopefully I'll get a bit more stability out of my solar cells and also maximise the amount of current that's coming from my solar panels so that the battery here can stay charged.